Hello everyone to another Catan Seafarer video. So in the previous video I completed my placement matches. So now this would be my ranked game. So seems like I'm playing another new scenario today. It's called Through the Desert. New fertile lands are available. Be productive on the first. The rules of the seafarer. Okay. Especially each small island that you build on settlement is worth 2 points. Similarly, player who builds a settlement in northmost region. Okay, so seems like if I build on the 6 or the 2 tile, I will be getting 2 extra points, is what I understand from this. And also, if I build on any on the island on the east, I will be able to get 2, like a bonus point. So based on that logic, I think here going for something like 9, 10, 4 seems to be a pretty decent option. I think also going for something like yes, 6, 3, 11 is also not a bad option here, so that I will be able to build towards the right and left. So yeah, difficult choice here. Not sure what the most optimal placement is. I mean, over here I can see numbers like 10, 8, 9, 10, and so I think that is also pretty lucrative. But at this point, I would rather just build on 6-3. I mean, yeah, 6-3-11 isn't a lot of production, so that's the only downside of that spot. I can go for something like 6-9-11, grab the best producing resource, but I think I need road building materials, and for that logic I will just go for 8-9-10 here. I mean, this way I will be able to build a few ships. Yeah, and here ping starts with 8-4, so I think that makes sense. They do start with a free ship in hand, and they might be able to cut me off here. So I think going for something like 6-9-3 would be a pretty good spot. Yeah, I do like 6-9-3. I also like 6-3-11 here. I think 6-3-11 is slightly better. I do start with a road in hand. Green here points to the right. Don't think if that was the okay. Green here goes for 6-3-11. So now I think I can go for something like 6-9-11 if it is open. Okay, pink goes for 6-9-11. So here I think I am pretty much shut down from all sides. I do have an option of going for something like 3-4 here and then immediately build on a new island. I don't think that would be a bad move. On the other hand, I can also start with something like 10-9-4 or maybe even 8-4-10 seems to be a pretty good choice. But I believe if I go for something like that, red will be able to cut me off by building on 10-4, and then I will lose access to the 3:1 ports. So because of that, I think building on 4-10 would be fine, but then I am just playing with 2 resources, and that just seems to be a little too risky. So here I think I will go for something like 9-4-10. And the reason why I'm pointing to the left is because I want to get to the brick so that I can build more roads and settlements. So here I would like to get to the 3:1 port before red does. I think green is in a pretty good position and so is pink, I believe. Red is able to get a early road in hand. That might be a little detrimental to my game plan. So number wise, I think I have a decent setup. Production wise, I don't like my setup too much. I do have growth potential, but then red would be a big factor in that setup. I think pink can just move their ship to the right and could have gone towards the 3 over here. I would love if red rolls a 7 here. They losing 4 cards would be pretty good. They might also be able to cut me off by doing a 4:1 and building another road. I think that's what red is doing here. In any case, I would want to roll a 7 myself. Yeah, not sure what red is thinking about. Holds onto the brick in hand, so if I roll a 7, I will be stealing from red for sure. Here I roll a 9, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get any trades. Pink does accept it. Let's see if I can get a brick as well. So I think at this point I'll just go for a dev card. I get a victory point. That's the worst dev card I could have gotten at this point. Yeah, getting a victory point was the worst case scenario. Instead, I would have actually held on to my cards. That would have been better, but that's what it is now. So not sure what red would want to do here, but I'm pretty sure red would be able to get some trade. Because 8s have been rolling, everybody gets wood, so nobody actually wants the wood from red. But red is still able to get a trade with pink for their ore. And I roll a 7 when I have more than yeah, pretty unfortunate with the way these rolls went there. But at this point, I think targeting red is just fine. I do get another sheep, which doesn't help me immediately. Pink gets an early city here. So now I think getting to the uh, port over here is all the more important for me. Although this is not a port because that's not a 3:1 spot. So a few 8s roll here. Let's see if I can get some trade again. Yeah, I will accept any trade at this point. Yeah, I don't mind this trade just yet. I know it's a pretty expensive trade, but I think I am lagging quite a bit in this game, and I need to get something out of it. Maybe pointing my road to the left was a big mistake. And here, pink will be able to build 2 ships. So now I think targeting pink is more important. So I will play my knight and block pink for sure. Here I can't do much with the cards I have in hand, so I'll just end my turn. Here pink blocks the 10 sheep. I think blocking the 8 wood would have been better. Yeah, I think my setup in this game was very bad. Here I can't build on a new island easily, and even if I do, my number production isn't good, and I can't build on the other side of the desert, so I'm pretty much blocked. So this was surely a huge mistake on my part. Again, I would love to roll a 7 on my turn. I do roll a 7, and at this point I think I will target red because red does have a wheat in hand. I'm able to steal another wood, not what I'm looking for. And I don't think I'll be able to get any good trades either because everybody produces so much wood here. Yeah, not sure what my best option is. I can build a road. I will actually build it towards the 3:1 port. I know it's not the best option, but that's what I have. So tens are pretty good roll for me. So here I think red should target pink, but might target me because I have been targeting red a little. Okay, it does target pink, which makes sense. If I roll a 7, I will also target pink for sure now. Because a 4 did roll recently, so pink might have a wheat in hand. And seems like red used up their wheat. And 9 rolls here, so I don't think I can do much with the cards I have. I'll just end my turn. As I mentioned, 10s are pretty good for me. Hopefully no 7s are rolled. A 6 rolls here, so now pink has 2 extra wheats in hand, or 2 more wheats. Here, let's see what trade I can get on my turn. Hopefully 7 isn't rolled, or else it would be pretty bad. Instead a 10 rolls, so I don't mind that. Let's see if I can get any trade. I might actually even offer a ore for wheat. And I believe pink might be willing to accept it. Pink wants a wood for wheat. I don't mind that for now. especially because that gives me a 3:1 port, which is pretty crucial for me. I have been doing a lot of 3:1s. Wow, 3 gives green 3 bricks. And each 9 would give me 3 sheeps. So that would be pretty good roll for me. So far haven't rolled quite a lot of 9s. Let me see what card pink took. Okay, pink took a brick. So surely if I roll a 7, I will target pink here. That said, it is a red who I am competing with for now. Plays the knight. I think might block the 4. Blocks the 11. I didn't think that would be the case here. And I do roll a 9. So that's pretty good for me. Let's see if anybody wants it. Because the 9 rolled, I don't think anybody would want a sheep just yet. Maybe I can get a trade like this. This would give me a dev card. But I don't think that would be the right move here. I'll just convert a 3:1 and end my turn. Getting a city would be pretty crucial. So if I get a city, my dev card production would increase quite a bit. So at this point, I think I would love to roll a 7 on my turn. Seems like red is wanting to build on the 8-11 tile, which I think would be the right move. 8 has been rolling quite a bit. Wow. So I did convert a 3:1, so that proved to be a bad choice here. So because the 7 rolls, I think blocking the 8 is a easy option here. I do get a ore in return, which is completely okay. Another 7 rolls here. Should be targeting red. Targets because red doesn't have any cards. Okay, not the worst case. So would want a couple of 9s to roll here. A 9 does roll, but don't think I can do much with the cards I have in hand unless I get a trade. So I'll again do a 3:1 and just hold on to these cards. Red goes for a wheat and seems like now pink is focusing on getting a city because they did take an ore. Another 8 rolls here. So for me, getting a city would be a easy choice. Red goes for an ore, and I think pink also goes for an ore. So both of them are focusing on getting a city now. So should be blocking the 8 wildcard tile here, but not sure what green would do. So I would have actually targeted pink. I think pink has better prospect of getting the longest road. A 9 is a very good roll for me now. That gives me 4 sheeps. So here I will just build uh, 2 ships and end my turn. And I don't mind 8 rollings as well. 8 gives me 2 woods. So mostly I would want a 10 to roll. So if a 10 rolls, I will be able to get a settlement on a new island. Although it's just a 12, but something is better than nothing at this point. 7 rolls here, so blocking the 8 would be a choice, or maybe the 9 sheep, and should surely be targeting pink. Yeah, does do that. So now I would want either a 9 or a 10 to roll. Instead of 5 rolls here, so let's see if I can get any trade. So maybe I just do a conversion and hold on to these cards. I would want to cut off red from getting the longest road. A 6 is a very strong roll for pink, gives them 3 wheats. Now green gets the longest road. Yes, so looks like I am not even in the fight in this game. I'm just there. I mean, pink does have the option of connecting their settlements, and I wouldn't uh, be a part of that in any way. And now sixes are rolling quite a bit. Let's see if I can get a trade, or else there is nothing much that I will be able to do this turn. Yeah. So most likely pink would want to now connect their. Okay, seems like pink wants to get a city, and then I think might want to connect their 2 settlements. A 10 hasn't rolled in quite some time, so that's also a little unlucky. I would want a 9 or a 10 to roll. Another 6 rolls here. So very, very lucky with these sixes that are rolling. Especially pink getting so much wheat out of it. And now I think even red might be able to get a city. So not much of a choice for me here. I have to target pink. I do get a brick, but yeah, very, very unfortunate. I wanted a wheat for sure. A brick doesn't help me. Yeah, I cannot offer a 2 is to 1 for sure. I know even green has some wheat, I believe. Yeah, so I'm not going to help pink. Although this game is a lost cause for me. So now 11 is basically bunch of ores for everyone. A 4 does roll after quite some time, but doesn't help me much at this point. So an 8 does roll, so I will be able to get my settlement at the very least. I would want a 9 to roll now. Instead, another 6 rolls here. That's pretty unfortunate. Maybe I can, if I can get this trade, I might be able to do something about it. So if I get exactly this trade, I will be able to cut off red, or else all I can do is just build a single settlement and end my turn. So now I think pink would want to block green on the 8 wood. I would want a bunch of 10s and 9s to roll for the next few rolls. That would give me dev cards. You know, 3 doesn't help me at all. Now 8 rolls after quite some time, so that's pretty good. But now these 8s are really strong for both pink and red because they have city on this wildcard tile. Yeah, not sure what red is waiting for. Does get a city though. Another 6 rolls here, so not much that I can do. I can build a single. Actually, I would build a road here. Maybe try and get to the brick port. Although it's a little too late and doesn't even change the outcome of the game in any way for me. Yeah, so that's just GG. So pretty bad game there for me. I end up on the fourth position. I think my setup was just very bad. Absolutely nowhere to grow. Fighting with red and pink, both of who had better setup and better production than me. So yeah, pretty bad game there. Not much to analyze or discuss. I mean, pretty clear that I was the weakest player. The rankings also show that. Um, yeah, and I don't think even checking the ELO board makes any sense. Um, yeah, I'm at 19,000, so it's a long wait for me to go. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.